Most men have no idea that a hug can either build attraction or kill it completely in under 7 seconds. Not what you say before it, not what you say after it, the hug itself. Those few seconds of physical contact are sending signals directly to her nervous system that she is not even consciously aware of. Something you do without thinking because it feels like the right thing to do in that moment. What they completely miss is that inside those few seconds, something incredibly powerful is either happening or it is not. When physical touch carries the right psychological signals, it stops being a greeting and becomes a silent conversation. Attraction builds faster than any words ever could. Today, I am sharing 4 subtle rules that transform a completely ordinary hug into a moment she keeps coming back to in her mind long after you have both walked away. The biggest mistake men make is assuming that touch on its own means nothing. Touch is its own language. Her nervous system reads the pressure of your hands, where they are placed, and how long the moment lasts, all in real time, all instantly. From those signals alone, her brain makes a decision about safety, confidence, and desire. When you learn to speak this language, you communicate value without ever trying. It operates beneath conscious thought. It feels completely natural to her. Let us get into the first hidden rule that changes everything right now. Rule 1, the anchoring palm. It starts with location. Where your hand rests during a hug sends an immediate message whether you intend it to or not. Most men default to the upper back or give a soft, uncertain pat that her nervous system reads instantly as friendly and nothing more. Instead, place your palm firmly and calmly on her lower back just above the tailbone. This specific area connects directly to a feeling of stability inside the brain and communicates grounded masculine presence without a single word being spoken. Naturally, calmly, confidently, every single time. This spot is not romantic in the obvious way most people think about romance. It is neurological. When your hand rests there with quiet certainty, it moves beneath her conscious awareness entirely. Her body reads it as protection, as leadership, as the presence of someone who can hold space, not just physically, but emotionally as well. That silent message carries enormous weight. It does not ask for anything. It simply declares something. This is how touch establishes a sense of authority while simultaneously feeling completely safe and deeply respectful to her at every level. Rule 2, unwavering containment. This is where intention meets the physical reality of the moment. A weak or hesitant hug communicates one thing above everything else, doubt. It feels like a man who is quietly asking for permission with his body rather than simply being present in the moment. Your embrace needs to close with steady and even pressure, not squeezing, not collapsing inward, just solid and calm and present. She should feel briefly and completely enclosed within your frame. That specific sensation of being genuinely held by someone creates a feeling of comfort almost immediately. And comfort, Rael felt comfort, converts into trust and emotional attachment faster than most people realize, and without any conscious effort on her part at all. Rule 3, timing. This is the quiet chemistry that most men completely overlook. A 2-second hug feels exactly like a handshake, warm enough but ultimately forgettable. But somewhere between 5 and 7 seconds, something genuinely shifts inside the body. Oxytocin begins to release. The nervous system starts to soften and open. Most men pull away too early, and the reason is almost always fear of overstaying, fear of being too much, fear of the moment itself. And that fear is felt by her body immediately. Staying calmly and confidently present allows the moment to deepen until the world outside the two of you briefly stops existing. Those extra seconds create something suspended in time. Breathing slows. Bodies settle. Her entire system relaxes into a feeling of genuine safety. This is the exact point where casual physical contact becomes an emotional memory that stays. Do not rush this space. Confidence lives precisely here, and she can feel it completely. If everything so far is making real sense to you, take a moment right now and support this with a like. Because what comes next is the detail that most men never notice and never understand, and it is the one that matters most of all. Rule 4, the release. How you end a hug matters just as much as everything that happened during it. Ending it abruptly breaks the entire spell you just spent those seconds building. As you begin to separate, let one hand trail slowly and deliberately along her arm, or let your fingers lightly brush the side of her neck or the edge of her hair as you pull away. This final touch needs to be soft and completely intentional. It is a quiet whisper of contact rather than a grab. The nerves in these areas are extraordinarily sensitive, and they record the sensation and leave a lingering echo inside her body, her mind, and her memory long after the moment has passed. That last faint contact sends a message of trust and gentle, confident presence. Her skin remembers it. Her mind replays it without her even choosing to. A phantom feeling stays with her even after you have stepped away. She may never consciously analyze why she keeps thinking about it, but she will want to feel it again. This is precisely how small and precise details separate an average man from one who feels completely unforgettable without ever having to say very much at all. Understand this clearly and completely. Attraction is never built through speeches or rehearsed lines. It is built through precision. Through small, deliberate choices that speak directly and honestly to the subconscious mind. You now have a clear and practical framework for turning the most ordinary, everyday gesture into a powerful emotional moment. Use it with genuine respect. Use it with real confidence. And only ever use it when your interest in her is completely sincere and honest. Always, calmly, intentionally, slowly, wisely, responsibly. If this genuinely changes the way you approach future interactions, support the channel right now. A simple like does more than most people realize. For deeper insight into mastering unspoken attraction and real masculine presence, follow along and stay connected here. Always remember, the most powerful influence lives not in what you say, but in the silence between moments and the touch that fills them. Practice this with full awareness and real intention every single time.